As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome! We're good at that!
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission...
As I gaze out upon the sea, crows rise up and Hey, are you Uncle Dai?
I am indeed. Ah, now then.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your...
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter.
So there is someone else! Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's
Oh? And why am I...
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend. Ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Paimon bets Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
In our last tale, Rex...
Zhongli, there you are!
Oh. Here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you! Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Tevat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Tevat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do...
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Let's head back.
Listen, let me tell you how...
Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't don't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun-jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman...
Huh?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the...
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the...
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kun-jun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of... He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredible.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining fort.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been...
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial... Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a...
Such a detailed description. Almost like he saw it with his own 2 eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli.
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately.
Of course not! I feel I've met a kindred spirit here. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his...
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are... This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost long, bold
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their life.
Unlikely. There's no other lot.
Huh. Such a huge
Underground, overground. We left no stone unturned.
We'll need to explore the site ourselves.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from some... Over here! What? A pile of shirts, some
A few every...
1, 2, 3, 4... Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look,
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days.
there's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift.
So, they didn't take...
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday...
Huh. Why would someone set up...
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing... Or 2, they were forced to leave.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more...
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know. Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Kunjun.
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the...
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. Okay.
Looks like he's concentrating.
I see.
A child? What's a child?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you...
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive? So there...
You mean you can put your hand on...
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding...
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like core lapis and crystal memories, are much stronger. They...
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare...
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please find them if you... I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. Maybe...
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. You found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
You're back. How are...
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place.
Forced to? But
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and
now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a... Could someone have entered the site and...
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kun-jun here...
A child? But there are no settlements here.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork...
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6...
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over... There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can... In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other...
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements,
Correct.
but there aren't any more clues at the mine.
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunjun? Paimon... Kunjun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
Ah, apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as...
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in forging.
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious. As if the...
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you forgot...
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been... It sounded so familiar to me. As if whatever it was I had to do... Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is.
I see. If I am able to during our
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli. You're too kind.
think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they...
Great! Let's have a look. Hey! Wait! There are tracks here! These must have been left by the miners!
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest...
see everything.
Another test subject.
Yeah. I'll
Another
protect
test
us.
subject.
Yeah. I'm seeing stars. Yeah. Yeah.
Direct assault.
Everyone hold hands.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Picked the wrong test subject.
A reward on the road.
Hey,
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
if we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went. Hey! Oh. Oh.
Speed of light. Ha, hit, yeah.
This made her look. Let's dance. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
With sword to shadow. Ah, got lucky that time.
Oh no. The footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Yeah.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Hey!
Yeah. I see everything. Yeah.
Wind blade.
Speed of light. Ha,
La, 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 la. I'll protect us. Oh. Hi there. Have you seen?
A miner.
Let's try. Hello. Have you seen?
Stop bothering me.
Jeez. Whatever. Hey there. Seen any?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There.
Yeah, that's the.
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they...
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions.
Huh. This...
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think.
And they took the...
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them. More footprints.
Haste! Don't blink!
Committed to memory.
Speed of light! Incoming!
Let the show begin. Yeah. Yeah.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall.
Huh? You should.
A minor?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying. Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look.
I think that's all we needed to.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nanti.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to. What?
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about our secret weapon.
It looks promising. I'll do my best. It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise for Miss.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along. We would have lost all sense of direction a long time ago.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of fun.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led...
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits...
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap Hat. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us... The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here...
Clever thinking! A classic Zhongli move!
There's a basket lying here, too.
Hey!
Judging by his appearance...
Should we wake him up?
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he's... There's a camp nearby. We should take...
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments? I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped and then abandoned here. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough. This is...
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory.
What is it? Ooh,
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting, I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never... These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystal,
it's beautiful. Oh, and the colors...
but of course. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your...
On the contrary. I just hadn't... But thank you.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunjun?
Ores are the crystals of the earth, the sediment of time itself. I feel at peace among them. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here. Oh, however, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Huh? What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for? What's so special about it?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental reactions.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Indeed they can. However, Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals.
Cool.
And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird. Paimon doesn't get it.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun...
Ulterior motives? Is he a villain?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As for anything else, we're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found one, the others won't be far away. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr.?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time, and, difficult to say.
So there's never any...
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are...
That makes sense.
Indeed.
The hunt begins! If it doesn't ruin a drink, it is a treasure.
Let's finish this.
Wow.
And there's so many mysterious-looking crystals up there.
This ancient... Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. All right, then.
Kunjun, can you see anything?
Well, there is this stone tablet.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon...
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me... Oh! This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Not...
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. If you don't try, you won't know.
Oh.
When has Paimon ever come up with a... Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go...
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from... But quick, let's go see.
This has been newly dug.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel?
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel.
Huh?
Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
Huh? That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal, there's... What do we do? We can't hurt them.
step of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier!
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words! Your life is mine!
I see everything. Go, Barber, go! Yeah. Huh. Hi. Huh. Huh. Yeah.
Crumble! Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Solidify!
Incoming.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Cowardly insects!
Gather!
Be crushed!
Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Fisher!
This may hurt a little.
Crumble!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Windblade!
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Solidify! Gather! This is order!
Speed of light.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Solidify!
Yeah, I'll protect us.
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be. Gather!
With sword comes shadow. Hey!
Crumble!
Crumble!
Rise! Careless!
Don't blink. Everyone hold hands.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Stabilize! I will have order!
Solidify!
Wind blade!
Grow, grow, grow!
Fisher!
Stabilize!
Cut to the chase!
From rock to
Speed of light!
Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Ready, steady, go!
Gather!
Let's dance! Incoming! Committed to memory! Yeah! Hey!
Stabilize!
Don't blink! Hey!
Experience an eon of suffering!
This may hurt a little. Committed to memory.
The enraged Earth
Order guide
will not absolve you!
Gather!
With sword comes shadow. I'll protect us. This may hurt a little. Oh. Hey!
Solidify!
Grow, grow, grow! Yeah!
Crumble! Morax, 1,000 years after
You should call it by its name.
fate. Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Ashtaha.
Huh?
Morax.
You're
Ashtaha.
During the battle, you imbued.
Yes, it was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. Allow me to elaborate. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can
So there are two Ashtahas?
No, it can't be.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, that's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to
The audacity! Are you insane?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful
There would be no harm in it.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Ashtaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful erosion ground Azhdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Azhdaha, now incomplete, became irascible.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm. Why you, in the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production. The citizens of Liyue came. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Azhdaha and
No!
I am the remnants of Azhdaha's benevolence. The echo of a contract.
No! It is I, Azhdaha! Forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and—
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn!
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the earth, then I, all powers under heaven, rise and—
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as— Strange. What is this feeling?
You are spent, and I will soon. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Are you satisfied?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see.
Your power is nearly spent. Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going.
Straight down to business as always.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. My men and I we found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems... Huh?
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but not in danger.
Right. Well, thank you all.
So you're taking them back to Liyue.
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be...
Kunjun, we should be going.
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of...
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmith.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind.
Azhdaha, I am no longer the Geo Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet...
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done...
That day in the chasm...
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god...
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kind.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your ability...
Hence, my... Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. Old friend. God of contracts. I hereby honor our agreement.
Thank you, Azhdaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite flow of time.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be...
Whoa. That was so weird.
In fact, we have yet to meet... He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from a...
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient Geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Azhdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds!
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense, despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in he was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, personally sealing away an old friend. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. But I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of—
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it— I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh, yeah. So, not long ago, we met. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were— Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history.
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information?
I understand. But I must apologize.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident—
It was signed before it all began. I have always—
How can you be like—
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But
Would you be ready to find out?
it appears your understanding of this world continues to— There are many events of ages past. Many— They have been eroded by time. Forgotten, but you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficult— This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It names Azhdaha as a terrible dragon, and it's a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil.